It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you. I have been traveling the world, doing so many things. I figured, why not talk about this? To have a subject based on exactly what I'm doing. So, our subject today is travel the world with complete freedom and still make an incredible income, because that is what I'm doing right now. And I'm very, very grateful to all who are watching right now and to all who are thinking about how can I make an extra income? How can I travel the world? How can I have complete freedom to visit my family back home, back in China, back in Africa, back in the Philippines, in Spain? Like right now, I'm visiting Tito's family too. And how could I still earn? It's so difficult for us to leave the country and still make money. We feel stuck. So how could we do that? So today we have all of our business partners here today, and I want to welcome them in. So welcome, Mr. Tito Vivancos, my fiance, Amit,
Hi,
uh,
everybody.
Ian, Tashara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want, we can go with you first, Tito. You can talk a little bit about the subject, and then we'll go down the line, and then maybe you can, um, yeah, you can touch on some things if something jumps out at you that somebody else talked about. But why don't you introduce yourself for us? Tell us why you started this business a little bit here. And yeah, so the subject, travel the world with complete
Wonderful.
freedom and still earn an incredible income.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Tito Ivancos. I'm from Spain. Let's say I was born in Canada, but my whole family is from Spain, Barcelona, you know, Andalusia. I've been in this business for about a year. When I started this business, I was working in construction. Very hard job. And it was cold. It was middle of winter, right? And I got into this business not because I was looking out there for an online business. It fell into my lap. I just asked a friend, Georgia. She was my friend at the beginning, and we started talking. And I was curious about what she was doing all the time, just making videos on Instagram. And I'd see her making videos over and over with the children, over and over, and fixing her backyard, and it was like she was going from little to big, in what her videos was, right. So she told me about the business, and I I said, okay, like if you're telling me that I can quit my job, and go live in spend as much time as I want, not working, not I'll do it for sure, right. And 4 weeks into the business, I quit my job. I called my boss and I said, what's the point of me doing this job 8 hours? Well, I can, do this business for 8 hours, or like you don't have to even do it for 8 hours. You can do it for an hour or two, at the start. But if you want to put more time on it, you'll get bigger results, right? So what I did is I stuck close to her. I was like, well, this could be. So I went in straight. It took me a day to go into the business, and I went in the business, and I stuck close to her every morning, every day, like calling her just to make sure she was real. First of all, because you don't know, because there's a lot of scams out there in the world, right? And if there's out there businesses, they're not gonna be as easy to learn as this ones, right? So I kept on like being with her, calling her every day. When she was doing her coaching calls, I'd call and I'd be like, yeah, I want to be in the coaching call. Boom, she'd put me in the coaching call. I did like with her, I think I did, I don't know how many coaching calls I did and then I got to know the business so good that I wanted to talk. I wanted to go and basically and be a coach. So we did the coaching calls together, and I got really motivated. That's because I wanted to spend more time in the business. The business is legit. This is a school, so this is an academy on how to earn online. And me, Georgia, Ahmed, Akina, a lot of people in this business, in this community, are there to help. We are teachers, and the students are the people that become become the new buyers. Let's say you buy into the business and you become a new buyer, and you have your new online business. Well, you are a student, and you are a student to our academy. We have an academy that's called Integrity, and it's the best academy in the world because we have all the tools there for you. We can teach you how to set up your ads. In the meantime, if you don't have ads and you want to start earning right away, we can use you as a proxy, and you still start making money right away. But at the meantime, we give you a training that has all the steps for you to learn this business from zero, from the start to the top. It may take you time if you put a couple of hours a day on this business. I will guarantee you, you will succeed above and beyond because it's working for thousands of people out there. And the best thing about this business is you don't have to go out there and talk to people about, hey, I want to, hey, come here, hey, I got something for you to sell. Well, no, it's like we are not selling anything. We just advertise. When you see a store and you see these mannequins with this shirt out there, nice. That's what we are, guys. We are the we're just advertising on the business. This business is beautiful. You guys want to know about the business, you guys got to check out that free workshop. It's a free workshop, guys. It's what, how much time are you spending in YouTube watching the channels, or watching TikTok. You could spend 40 minutes watching a free workshop of my business, of our business, of this community's business, of this school, because this is a school. Because later on in years, we teach you how to earn online, and in 6 years, you become a millionaire, and then you can retire. And yeah. So how can you travel around the world, earning huge incomes with this business? Well, it's global. It's an online business. It's a global online business that you can um, travel the world. You can live wherever you want as long as there's internet. And since the world is turning into internet, you know, um, might as well think about doing something, or at least if people don't want to, leave the 9 to 5s, which I think people do want to leave the 9 to 5s, because you see what happens in the world when a government puts a rule for you to follow, and if you don't want to follow, you lose your job. Thousands of people lost their jobs for what happened 2 years ago, and what happens with those with that stuff they put in your body, and now that the rules they made, and you gotta be sure that you have to make money, right? And then everything is going online there for sure. It's now the dollar might be going, let's say the dollar is going to disappear. uh, we're online is there must be something, because they're still online. We're online. If the dollar disappears, the dollar is material. Online is still there. So that's, you know grabbing into something. This business could do something good for you. Also changes the way you think. Also changes, the way you are. Changes the way you look at things in perspective. And you don't have to be tech savvy for this business, because we teach you everything. And if you like, it's if you are tech savvy, even better in this business, right? But you don't have to be. If you are camera shy, well, like everything, guys, we practice. Everything will work if you put time on it. Everything has a fruit. You put a tree in the ground, you put water on it, it grows and becomes beautiful and green, right? So yeah, this business changed my life, and it still keeps changing my life. And I still believe that in the future, like right now, I could put my time on it, and I'd be posting and advertising, and um, you know uh, doing the work for the business to work. Like the business works on itself right now, because I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning, I have leads. whatever, I'm in the mountain or I'm doing something else, and and the business is getting buyers right in the back because I have my ad set and I have everything set. And you guys can learn how to do all that because we teach you it. Ahmed is constantly every day in there teaching you, asking questions if anybody needs help. This guy here, this guy here, oh, this guy here, oh, I can't even look this way now. Okay, all right, the camera is pointing this way. So yeah, yeah. This business can change your life too. It's a legit business. It's not a MLM or a pyramid scheme. You know, you don't accumulate products in your house. And the best thing about it is that also you get to know the wonderful people that there is in this business. Everybody's so positive because in other places, people that you're like wherever you're talking, if people doesn't have a business minded, go getting minded, they're not going to talk about ideas. They're not going to be positive on it. They're not going to be congratulating you constantly. It's going to be in the dark. Like what other people think, what people in that don't want to move from their comfort zone or are afraid, it's full of negativity. This system is negativity, full of negativity. When you get into something, the first thing you're gonna do is, "Ooh, what's gonna happen? You're the negative. What's gonna happen? Boom, you did something that's gonna screw you." But which it is, yeah. That's another topic there. That's my topic. My business runs in the back. I want to work on my music. I want to work on me. I have a little bit of time here in Canada. I will soon be traveling the world to my love's arms, and we will be in Spain. And yeah, and live life. The business just runs in the back. All you gotta do is, once you have your business big, you just gotta, check upon it, or we we are teachers, and this is a school, and in this school we teach you how to earn online, and it's just that simple. If you guys want to learn how to earn online, yeah, uh, give us a ring. Hit that button, click, put your email in there, and see the free workshop. You guys want to learn? Learning is good. Information is gold, and the best thing about this is that about uh, um, we have thousands of people here that give you the same learning that you need to know about this business, and they'll, you know and also, sorry if I'm talking too much here, but I want to add, in this business, there's this is not an MLM or a pyramid scheme. This is a it's got five streams of income, guys. And we work with different companies. We work with traveling. We work with people. We work with highly medical products. We work with like a bunch of big companies that's been out there for 50 years. So this is nothing small, and it just started. The business is fresh. It's 6 years down the road, and it can be as fresh as it can be. And then they say people, things shut down. A lot of people say things shut down. Yes, yes, guys. MLMs shut down. They start, and once you hit a rich, boom, and they shut down. Pyramid schemes, they shut down, guys. They erase, boom. Crypto, once it goes, it disappears. This business does not disappear. Once you're a business owner, you're a business owner for life. You can leave your business and you say, okay, I made a mistake. You don't work on your business is not going to work for you. You don't put time in your business is not going to do nothing for you. Your business is going to sit down there and you say, oh, I made a mistake. What an expensive mistake, or what an expensive time mistake that I did, or I just put so much time in this and I didn't do anything. That's how people think. Okay, it works with everything. If you don't work on a restaurant, you get a restaurant, you pay $140,000 to make a restaurant, and then you don't buy the chairs, you don't buy the tables, you don't, and you say, what an expensive and amount of put time that I put on this, and it doesn't work. Was the same thing, guys. We're not trying to tell you, come, you'll start winning money, boom, as long as you. It doesn't work like that, guys. We are gonna teach you. We are going to. It's like you're gonna sit down in a class like this, and we're gonna teach you step by step on how you can earn online, how you can have an extra stream of income that can, if you put more time on it, you can make it become your. You can change from your 9 to 5 to your business. It's just the amount of time that you want to put into it. If you want to put a couple of hours, you can have a nice stream of income, a nice extra stream of income, which is double the money that you'll be making in any job that you make in 9 to 5. You'll be making 5K sales in like or $8,000 paychecks in a couple of days, which is good. The business works. It's legit. And yeah, that's all I want to say, guys. Welcome to the Academy of Integrity, and this is the best academy that anybody could ever know, and we have the best teachers. And if you guys want to learn how to be wealthy and be rich, we're here to teach you.
Amen, amen, amen. So, the academy that we have online is called Earn Online Academy. So, and I know that there's so many people that's in there. So we're streaming live right now. And if anybody sees us live right now, like you're in such an incredible group. And if you're not in that group right now, just register your name and email onto our websites, wherever you see the links, or message us privately, and we'll register you for free, and you can come into our online business group. It's an academy to learn how to earn online. And you're gonna see all the steps. But I love how you put that, like it's just so real. Like me and Tito just got finished talking about a business partner that put a little bit of time into the business at the beginning, but keeps not throughout their whole time in the business, they seem to fall off. Weeks go by, they won't do anything. And then all of a sudden they're back on. Then weeks go by, and then they're not seeing the results. They've seen a lot of results, but they're not seeing the results they want to see. But the thing is in this business, you need to be consistent. If you keep up with your ads and you keep up with your posting, then your business is set. So if a lot of people look up to me and they're like, wow, well, you paid off your debt. You're making so much money a sale. You're doing. I was extremely consistent, just like Tito in the beginning. Very, very, very consistent. Now I have more time to do things, and my business is running in the background. In the beginning, you make sure your business is set up and you have a winning ad. That's the main thing. If you have a winning ad, you can relax because your ad is just bringing in buyers. Okay, and all you have to do is keep posting and checking on things. Okay, post, check on things, be involved. Come to our masterminds. Come to our Zooms every week. Come twice a week. That's all you got to do. Come to them twice a week. Stay plugged in and look through our chats and see if you've missed anything or if there's any tips I've thrown in there to help upgrade your business. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Vivancos. Well, since we went to a guy, maybe we'll go to a girl now. I don't know if Ruth is available because she's going in and out, and I know that it seemed like she was maybe on a break. Are you there, Ruth? Okay, yeah, I'll let you go first since I know that it looks like maybe you're a little bit busy there going in and out. Would you like to go first before the other girls? All right, let me unmute you. How are you doing, girl? I miss you.
Hi. Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, so why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about the subject? The subject is travel the world with complete freedom and still earn an incredible income. How can someone do that? And yeah, introduce yourself for us.
Yes, hi. My name is Ruth Lezama. I'm a mom of 10 beautiful children. I also work. I work 12-hour shifts here in a nursing home, and it's wonderful. This is what I like about the online business that's called Online Business Academic. I think I saying that right.
Academy.
Academy.
In the group, So in the group that we have, I know that you've been, just like I said, Ruth has been away a while with her children, with her husband. She's been busy, but her business is still running. But we opened up an online business group, a free group to help people know and have more knowledge about our business in a group. And it's called Earn Online Academy. So that's the group that we're streaming in also, and we're streaming on all of our pages too. But go on, sorry.
Yes. And this business, it gives me the opportunity to work on it as I want. Like right now, I'm on a break. I am on and on, off right now on the floor. But as little bit that I can get into my business, then I'm right on it. And this is the thing that it lets me travel. It lets me work, and it runs in the back end for me. Also, every business, like it's like a car. If you don't put gas in it, it won't run. This business, you do have to put time in it, effort in it. Life is busy. I know mine is. It's very busy with my husband being sick and work, 12-hour shifts, and the kids. So this is why I love actually about my business, because it gives me the freedom to travel, because I do have to travel back and forth with my husband, that he's in the hospital, in and out. So I have to travel with that. Also at work. So when I come back and, I have to work, but every time, put a little bit of time in it, an hour, 2 hours, whatever you can. This business is here to stay. I'm so happy that, when I'm really busy with the hospitals and work, I can always jump on when I can. And right now, I'm jumping in because it's giving me a little bit of, opportunity in my work right now. I'm on break. So, just that's the amazing thing. And, as much as you put into it, the more you'll thrive. You feel relief when you start getting those checks in the mail. So, for me, that's like a blessing that, you get your little checks and you don't have to worry about it. The business is running right in the back. It has a wonderful, blueprint, also wonderful team members. I'm so happy that Ahmed, it's in our team, because, he just helps me a lot. It's something I don't understand. The team is wonderful. Like I said, I'm not, tech savvy, and any questions that I have, we have other members that are tech savvy and they are able to help us out. And yeah, that's all I can say right now. Sorry.
No, and that's awesome. So Tito's sending us hearts. He loves it.
Yes,
So
thank you.
this is like an example. So I just want to make it clear to anybody who's watching, you don't have to come live. You don't have to do this. Like, we are doing this because we're mentors and coaches. And Ruth wants to come on. She wants to show people she can help others. You don't have to do that. You can just put out an ad. And I know we keep like persisting on saying you have to put some time into it in the beginning, because that's how you're going to make a lot of money. If you put a couple hours a day into it in the first couple of months, you're going to do really incredible. And I seen like someone that was like a nurse online, and they're saying, oh, looking at my paycheck and dancing, all the stress and the pain and the remorse gone throughout my body because I seen my paycheck. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't have to work that hard. I don't have to work that hard as a nurse. And God bless all nurses, and you're in the healthcare field, everyone. Like, where I am right now, I can earn 1 month's worth of salary in just one pay. 1 month's worth of a nurse salary in just one sale. That would take me like an hour to make. I just have to send the paperwork, or literally it would come in through one of my ads. So like we have gold. And to anybody who's watching, and to even all my business partners who just started, and congratulations to Johnny, and congratulations to Joseph. They're both from Toronto, and one works in a TTC and one works in a transit. They're both from Toronto. They started the same day. It was so weird. So yeah, congratulations to you to get started. And Amit's their mentor, and the key mentor. Did you want to say something? Sorry?
Yeah, I want to say something about the topic of you don't have to You don't have to come into these lives, which it's true, but we encourage you, because we encourage our business partners to do it, because um, most people in the world think that this is a scam, that this is something unreal. But the best way to do something real is to do these kind of little videos, to do these kind of lives, this good academy teachings for people to learn that this is something real. And we're real people here. You know, me sending hearts to that little girl in any other place does not looks professional, but we're real people here living our real lives. And so this lives that we make are there also really to let people all know that we are a legit business, a legit academy, that we're here, and let you show the day by day on how this business, the constants of it, we're always gonna be here. You don't have to, but we encourage you, to get off your comfort zone and act, give an action for yourself.
Yeah, most of the times, people who have successes come on because they want to talk about it. And beforehand, I watch people succeed. Like I watched the webinar and I watched so many people succeed. And I, I didn't think I'd be here right now, giving my testimony. I didn't think I'd be a coach. I didn't think that I would, just accomplish all the things I accomplished, paid off my debt, and moving into these beautiful homes and traveling the world, and with my kids having complete freedom. Like we walked all downtown Spain today. We're in Barcelona area. And we walked all around, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and just to experience this, it's a wonderful thing. And Ruth, like for you to be able to take your business with you while you're taking care of your husband, while you're taking care of your children, it's so rewarding. And just keep going, and don't stop. Anybody who starts this business, just put your time and effort into it. I find myself getting lost on social media a lot of times because there's things I look into, health things and workout things, and I talk to my family. I'm like, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put my time into the business. I gotta post. I gotta make sure my ad is okay. Let me help one of my business partners. And it really rewards you. It rewards you because you receive such an incredible income for such little time. You work part-time hours and you make full-time income here. Okay, how incredible is that? You work a couple hours a day, well, you'll make a full-time income even more. It's like, and the reason why people don't believe it, is because there is a lot of scams out there. And you don't see in businesses what we have. And if you're wondering, what is it that you have? Watch our workshop. And you'll see the slides, you'll see the professionalism, you'll see everything. That's our tech team and everybody putting those together. And then once you sign up, you'll see the products, you'll see the company. So it's a medical grade company. It's a fitness program. It's communications. That's what Theta was saying. Meaning there's people involved, communications, and it's a vacation club. So there's all these different streams of income. So thank you, Ruth. God bless you. Maybe I'll come back to you after and make you speak Spanish for us.
Yes, definitely. Well, I love you all. Thank you for accepting me here. Just want to say one more thing. Don't worry about it. It's taxable. And once you start on the roll and start making those checks, you won't regret it. It's real. This is no more nothing like anything that's fake. This is real. So I encourage you to, just go on the website and check it out. It's free. So thank you very much. And I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Love you, girl. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that was wonderful. So how about we jump to another guy? How about you, Ahmed? Would you like to introduce yourself for us and tell us how someone could travel the world?
Professor
Yeah.
Ahmed.
Professor Ahmed. So yeah, let us know the subject.
Hey everyone, nice to see a lot of people on here and lots of new faces. Happy to be here as always. My name is Ahmed. I've been doing the business for almost 5 years now. It goes by fast. But this business has been incredible, and the topic is travel the world with complete freedom and still make an incredible income. I've traveled a lot and been able to still successfully run my business. I backpacked Europe right before the pandemic started, and was able to do it successfully and run my business. And people are like, "Oh, well, when I'm on my vacation, don't want to spend my time on my laptop. I don't want to spend my time like doing work." Well, you're not gonna. How many times have you guys all been on vacation and you pull out your phone or you take a picture or you take a nice little video? You could easily just go live on your business page or come on here and just show your scenery, show what you're doing. At that same time, you're still working. You're showing people how you're working at the same time as traveling. That's all it takes. That's all it takes in this business. And people are going to see you succeeding and traveling and working on the business at the same time. And what that transpires to is people out there. Well, I know for my friends, for a fact, and my family, everyone that I talk to and my coworkers, they always say, "Oh, one thing I want to do is travel more. One thing I want to do is travel more, but I don't have the money. I don't have the time." They have families, and it's not the same. Everyone's saying, "Oh, it's easy to go on vacation, 300, 2-3 grand, it's easy." But then when you have a family, it adds up really quick. So this business allows you to go on trips with your family, go on trips, spend as much time as you want with your family, your friends, whoever you have, and take your time and not have to worry about an income, because at the same time you're still earning, right? All I did when I was on vacation and recently when I went to the East Coast, to Toronto, and to visit my family and friends, I just spent an hour or two on my business a day, and I was able to still achieve the same amount of work that I was achieving here at home. So it's really, really feasible for anyone that wants to do it. It's very, very easy. Spend a few minutes, answer inquiries, tell people how you're doing it, tell people how easy it is. And I also want to touch on one other thing. Wrote down a few notes while you guys were talking. So you guys talked about spending time on your business when you first start. And everyone that first starts, I tell them that once starting this business is very similar in a way to starting a new job or a career. You're gonna have to spend the time to get to know what you're doing. You're gonna have to sit down and you're gonna have to spend some time and get to know the business in and out, just like you would at a new job. Everything takes time. I say starting a new job is always the hardest because it's so much to learn, whatever industry you're in. And how do you get better at a new job? Through repetition, through doing things over and over again, right? You gain those skills, and then eventually you become an expertise. And then eventually, once you know your job, you become a trainer. Then you become a leader, a supervisor, manager. Same way that this business works, right? You start off as a mentor, you become a coach, you become a leader, start mentoring a lot of people, then so on and so forth. Then you teach others how to become mentors, how to become leaders, how to become coaches. So the same way that you would at a job and you progress through the ranks, that's the same way that you'd be here, right? You got to put in the time, you got to learn how everything works. There's so many social media websites that we use: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. But one thing I learned about this at first, yeah, it does seem like a lot, but all those social media accounts, they want people to come on there and advertise. They want people to use their programs, their systems. So one thing that they all do is they make it very, very user friendly. And at first, yeah, it seems like a lot, but once you do it once or twice, you'll get the hang of it, right? Seemed like a lot for me, but here I am mentoring people and showing them how to do it. And I didn't think it would be possible at first. When I first started, I didn't have any social media. I actually didn't use Facebook. I didn't use LinkedIn, but now I know those social media accounts very well. And lastly, you guys were talking about negativity. Yeah, unfortunately, the online world is filled with scams. It's filled with things that are misleading, which is very unfortunate. But if you come in here and you speak with one of us, wherever you see this video, speak with one of us, whoever that you see this video's page on, let us know that you're interested. We'll send you some information. If you're in our Earn Online Academy, reach out to us if you're ready to take the next step. If you're ready to graduate from there and take the leap over to our bigger community where you can meet all the other business owners, reach out to one of us. Let us know. The link is down below. Just click it. sign up, and away you go, and you'll get to meet us. And yeah, that's all I got to say. It's incredible, and you always hear this with a lot of things. If I can do it, you can too. So it's manageable for anyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And 100%, you know, I see so many people saying that they wish they can travel the world and still make an incredible income. And even here, like I'm watching how beautiful and nice it is, but people are super busy. Like you see a lot of the older people, like in my area, there's a lot of older people. Like this is a really beautiful area. And you see the older people out and, you know, looking at their house, or they want to talk to you. You don't see any younger people during the day. They're all at work. So everybody's really super busy here. There's a cute little, you know, break. And I like that, you know, what they have here in Spain. They have like a lot of places are closed from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. They give themselves a 2-hour break, which I love. Like Canada doesn't do that. Like they're like, oh, we're closed for 2 hours. So, which is really cool. But I see so many people rushing and hustling, and huh? It's nap time or tea time or whatever. It's a break. But I have to say, what I see is I see a lot of young people like stressed. And I don't know how, it's been a while since you've been to Spain, Tito, but like younger people, like they look older. They look older and they're stressed, right? I can't hear you anymore for some reason. Log out and then log back in. You probably, but yeah, it's
Sorry.
yeah.
I had my speaker there. I was listening to my
Okay.
speaker. I was just saying that there's not much like for work ways in Spain
No.
and stuff. And for the wages, the thing is that all the money goes to the politics and the governments. They all take it away. It's so much corruption up there that the people that are moving the cities, and they don't get nothing. Everything taxes wise and everything is going to the for corruption. It's really bad up there, right? And that's what's happening. They look stressed out. They're stressed out.
They
I know
do.
there's not
Younger,
as much money over there than here.
no, because younger girls, it's like they have such a maturity and older lifestyle, like men, and I'm like, wow, like they're way younger than me, and they have like a lot going on, and it's it's such a luxury for me. I can tell the way people look at me here is like,
Yes,
you
Georgia.
know,
Yes, I'll tell you. You have you. I like. I don't want to go to Spain and work in Spain. I'll tell you that. I'd rather stay in Canada if I want to work. If I want to work anywhere in the world, I'd stay in a different place and I work in a different place. I don't ever want to go to my own country, Spain, to work, because if you're there in Spain and you don't have to work, you are the most luckiest person in the world, because
yeah, it's beautiful.
the
People
food,
enjoy it.
the time, the place is beautiful. You just get to enjoy it. If you're gonna work in Spain, you're gonna work till from night from yeah. You're gonna come back home around 8 o'clock at night. You're gonna wake up every day at 7 o'clock in the morning, and that's your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what everybody, like whoever meets me, they know I'm not from here. They know it even before I speak. Even before they see I don't understand some words. They say right away, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "I'm from Canada." Oh my goodness, I want to go to Canada. Like they want to run to Canada. I'm thinking, I just came from Canada. I want to be here. I want to experience this. But as I've been here since the last couple of weeks, since last like week and a half, 2 weeks, I see it. I see how hard their life is, and it makes me sad. Like I want to help the world, right? I want to show everybody, but it's not. This business isn't for everyone, right? I know that some people will be like, "No, I don't want this," or I could just tell their mentality. A lot of the people will be like, "No," that they're very skeptical, or old school European background. I would say, but I know I can tell. So I'll tell a few select people about this business that I could see that would be more open to online business, or techie things, or just learning and growing. But I have to say that there's a lot of people here, they're suffering, and they're not getting paid how much they're working. And for me to be able to come to this beautiful country and to enjoy the delicious foods and the experience and the hospitality. And everybody's so welcoming and so caring. There's so many different nationalities here too. I didn't expect that either. I thought I was going to see Spanish people. There's a whole variety. You come here and you experience not just Spanish. You experience Middle Eastern. You experience even people from, you see people from Asia. You see people from Pakistan. You see all these different people from Jamaica, people from Africa. I'm like, wow. And they have like stores from their places, or you experience all this different nationalities, and it's beautiful, but people are working super hard, super hard. And they don't have time for things to enjoy Spain the way I'm enjoying it right now. So I have to say to anybody who's watching, this is why I wanted the subject, because I am honored and I'm so grateful to have this. And I'm literally, this is such a luxury for me to have this business running in the background, for me to still make money as I'm traveling and doing. It's like, wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I guess I'll give the mic now to Shara. And thank you, thank you, thank you, Amit. God bless you. So go on, Tashara, if you want to introduce yourself and tell us how someone can make an incredible income and still have complete freedom.
Hi everyone. Thank you everyone of me having here today. My name is Tushara. I'm originally from Sri Lanka, so I'm living here in Australia. So yes, I started this business about 6 months ago, and nothing for me to regret. I'm so grateful I into this business, and also I'm encouraging people to be like join in and find out more, because there's a free opportunity for you to go and check it out yourself and or do your own due diligence before you start anything else. And yes, it's so many people traveling around here in Australia with having a caravan and go around the country. So for them, it's a great opportunity, because it's just a normal day. You do, as like Ahmed saying earlier, just use your phone and record a video and share the world what you do. And not only that, also when you travel around the country, you get to see different part of the world. You not miss out anything. And once you into this business, at the same time, you don't need to worry about anything about what is about income. And I don't have a time off at work. I only have a 2 weeks time off. I need to go back to work. That's how we are at the moment right now with my husband, but I can't wait to go into this direction, and I'm working towards it, and day by day. And as everyone think that is like talking about go start your own business, people all wanted to have a money so quick. That's not going to happen. And anything in your life you do, you need some time. Like you have your own child, child need a time to grow. So even though you want your child to grow quicker, it's not going to happen. It's the same way everything. Let's say you're hungry, you need to make a meal for yourself, or you need to go buy. So it takes time for everything. So time and the energy and the strength, the amount of time you put it into the business, that is more important, because that's where you get anything. Because you wanted to do anything, you are the matter, whatever you wanted to become. Even though, let's say you wanted to be like a honest person, you had to be like being honest every day, right? To being good at it. So it's the same way, anything when you start. So a lot of people traveling here, they have a worry about, I don't have much time off. Only I have a 2 weeks off. So I had to get back within that time, be able to have the income. Because if you go over 2 weeks, the limit, then you may end up, difficulty, because you can't be able to pay your for a mortgage, and can't able to pay for your food and such and such. So being in this business, I know people some of my friends they doing it. They go back to Philippines and they enjoy time. And when they go home, and they know and how much money they have to put to traveling as well. So now they don't need to worry about it, because they can afford to do this while they're doing this business. So no worry about time management at work if you're doing a work as well. Currently I'm working, and I know how it's hard for me, even though I wanted to go to city, because we need to spend so long time traveling, like 8 hours. So I need to have a time off for that. So I need to see how much time I have. So I had to manage on that time. But I know I'm doing this business, so I'm so grateful. I can't wait to get into that milestone for me, be able to enjoy my life while same as other people do. Everyone else can, why not me? I know I can, because only the matter me, what I wanted to do with my life, all my strength and energy, when I put it to it, I can work it for what I want in my life, because that's how life works. Life is opportunity for you. Life is not just a life. Life is an opportunity for you to find your passion and go do it. So I find my passion. I love what I'm doing. So that's why I'm here. So that's all I have to say. And I hope anyone else can touch up anything that if I pick something else you guys want to touch up. And thank you again so much for having me here. And also I would like to thanks to who founder of this amazing community, Mike and Darren. And day by day, when I seen that every week they come forward as a great leaders in our community. So every week they putting us all together, and they are the one who found of this, and they, whichever the way they find it, anything is, something they want to change in the website, they will all organize and everything there. Every week we are there. So you guys, anybody wanted to join here, I will say you will be in a good hand. And this is not a scam. So that's why people are coming here, and we all just doing this for everybody to planning to do it, come forward and ask a question. And there's a pre-academy, the group that we are learn to earn academy, a small group here, as everyone talking about. So you got the pre-information there. So ask anyone, any question you need to ask, and don't be afraid. Take your step forward, just a pre-information for you, and go find out. So thank you everyone again, and thank you for having me.
That was awesome. I wanted to add there one thing. Like she said, Mike and Darren. Mike and Darren are real people, guys. They're real people, and they're really nice people. Really good, genuine, good-hearted people. And they are the founders of this business. But the thing is that they're real, and I believe as Mike and Darren will never jeopardize something so wonderful they found. They will never jeopardize, and all of a sudden, boom, shut it down. Why would they? And you know what? I know where they live. They live here in Vancouver. And they're real people, and they're so yeah, no scam. This is not something that came out of the blue, and we don't know who made it. And this is a business that's there for everybody. Yeah. Okay. Great, Sarah.
Thank you for that. And thank you, Tashara. That's beautiful. I know we're coming up on 12 minutes. We're going to end here. I'll let Yasmin go because she's been waiting patiently. I hope Melissa could wait if she seems like she's at the park. But go on, introduce yourself, Yasmin, and tell us how someone can make an incredible income and still live a freedom lifestyle.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I'm so happy to be here with everyone. And first of all, my name is Yasmin Rodriguez, and I started this business some months ago, and I will say that I couldn't ask for anything better. When this opportunity came to me, I remember sharing this in the past. I prayed to God. God showed me what should I be doing next. I'm working, but I really want to do something else. I want to have a plan B. When plan A doesn't work, I want to have a plan B, because I also want to help my husband to pay our mortgage faster, pay our debts, and whatever. That was one of my big whys. I started this business. But before I jump in, I did my due diligence. I wasn't sure, like many of our partners here said it, right? Nowadays, there's so much thing going out there in the online world that you don't know. And I didn't know. I was, when this opportunity came to me, I wanted to be sure that this was the right thing, that it was legit, that it was real people, not just, I was not just listening to someone, but like I really wanted to see results. I wanted to see testimonials. And I'm so happy, Georgia, when you invited me to the team and I was able to see, the global community. I mean, that was something that hit me. And I was like, wow, this is real. And, one of the things that really, really shocked me, surprised me in the good way, is seeing that you're from Canada, I'm from Houston, Texas, and I've been meeting many partners from all over the world, and that's another thing, that really, I was like, okay, this is something good, right? And Ciro is been saying it over and over. And many of the partners, we need to put time into the business to see results. We need to put our effort. We need to learn the system. And I'm so happy because I've been learning through these months a lot. I already have my ads running. I'm becoming braver and braver and making my own videos, and I always have the support of everyone. And one of the things that really, make me think at the beginning, well, this business, I can take it anywhere, right? Like the subject today, travel the world with complete freedom. For me, that was very important, knowing that this business, I just didn't have to, it was not just to be in one place. And if I was leaving, then my business is not running for me. Knowing that I have a system that works for me 24/7 throughout the whole year, and that it can go with me anywhere, right? Anywhere in Houston, anywhere in the United States or the world. I mean, that was an A+ for me. And that's one of the things that I really love. And Tashara was saying it a moment ago. If you have to leave your job for 2-3 weeks or whatever, right? And you're not making an income. And it's like, hey, you got to pay rent, you got to pay a mortgage, your food, your clothes, everything, right? So it's awesome to have a business like this that is generating an income, even though I'm not at home and I'm anywhere. And Ahmed was saying it a moment ago. You don't even need your laptop, just have your phone and I can check my ads. I can talk to people. I can keep getting motivation of my team. I mean, I really love that. I couldn't ask for anything better than what we have. And I'm so happy because all these beautiful people here, they have their testimonials, they have they have the proof that this system works. And I even have the proof. And that's the best. That's the best. So I'm so glad and happy to be working and to say so proudly that I am a online business owner. So I know we're running out of time. I don't want to talk too much, but I'm so glad to be here. And I just keep on working in my business. And I know that the results will keep coming in. And that's the beautiful thing of it. Going back to you, Georgia.
Amen, girl. God bless you and congratulations. And I just said that today for Melissa because Melissa got a buyer. Melissa's on here. She's next. And Ahmed got a buyer the other day. Akina got a buyer the other day. You got a buyer not long ago. I know Tashara has been succeeding getting leads. Vito got a buyer not long ago. I'm getting buyers, here and there. Like, if we put our time and effort.
My check.
Say that again. Sorry.
I'm waiting for my checks.
Waiting for my checks. So, and Tito knows like the check day. He's like, Wednesday we get checks. I'm like, how do you pay attention? He's like, I know on Wednesdays they usually send checks. I never, all my time being a business owner, it took me to be with him for him to start realizing like Mondays and Wednesdays we get the checks, or I'm like, you're good. He started to realize it. So, but yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Put a little time into this business and you reap the benefits way more quicker than a job. And believe me, you'll get praised by all of us. We'll be like, "Woo!" We won't shut up. We're like, congratulations, congratulations. And you're like, oh wow, thank you. So thank you. And to you, Melissa, I know we're running out of time here, but congratulations on your buyer. How did you do it? What did you do? Tell us how you keep this business running as you're busy with your baby, as you're busy with life. But
Yeah,
yeah,
as you can see, I'm at a park right now with 3 boys, so I'm super busy as we speak. But I like this topic, and I wanted to share a little bit because I'm going to be going on vacation at the end of the month, and I'm definitely packing my laptop and my phone because I work a full-time job. And I'm constantly plugged into the business and running my ads. But this vacation is giving me like extra time where I can really focus on. So I just wanted to add that as an added layer that not only can I, sorry, just a second. Can you guys go away? Go away. Sorry. They're too loud. What I wanted to say is not only can you pick up this business and travel with it, but it's almost undivided focus time when you take vacation from your full-time job. So yeah, so that makes it even extra special for me. I'm going to be very low key on this vacation. I'm going to Austria. Um, I'm really just going to be at the coffee shops and the beaches and really just creating ads this way. Yeah, it's like when you find a good book and you just plow through it. This is exactly what this vacation is going to be. So I wanted to add that extra layer that I do work a full-time job and I do keep up with the business and I do find it challenging at times because everybody knows you're working Monday to Friday. If you've got children, if you've got a husband, if you're cooking dinner, if you're making lunches, like all of this piles on. And then now you're like, how do I get creative and engage with my people? So I do keep plugged in, but this vacation is going to give me a little bit more time to do so. So I'm just super proud about that. With regards to my buyer, my buyer is somebody that I worked with at Rogers Communications like 15 years ago. So I knew her at a previous full-time job that I had. And during the Easter weekend, she messaged me and asked me if this business was real. And that's all that I needed to explain to her that yes, it is. And I forwarded her to my Facebook page that has all these videos that we do and all of my postings and just all of my hard work. Like that's a body of work, Facebook. I put a lot of heart and soul into it. And I don't know which one of you said I'm proud to say I'm an online business owner. That is my tag. Like I put Melissa Stewart, proud online business owner and mentor, because I truly, truly am. Yeah. I remember a long time ago in one of our masterminds, one of the gurus said, the business works, enjoy the ride. So it's almost as if just do the training and do what it tells you to do and just sort of go through the in between, stretch yourself, but enjoy it because eventually it will start creating an income for you. So yeah, I think we're coming up to the last bit of minutes, so I'm gonna close here. Thank you for letting me speak.
No, thank you for coming on. You're doing absolutely incredible. All of you guys are, but Melissa, you skyrocketed since the last little while, and it just shows your light is shining. And she was a little bit busy with her personal life and things she was doing, and all of a sudden she was like, "What am I doing? I need to get back into this business." And then boom, she skyrocketed. And that's what I did too, Melissa. Here's a little thing, and before we end here. When I first started, there was a lot of skeptical people in my life and told me, blah, 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 don't do this, that. And I kind of went down a little. I was like, and then I was like, what am I doing? But it didn't last long. It only lasted like a week or two. And I was like, no, there's way too much money. There's way too much of a goodness here. And then I boom to the top. And I've started to read The Magic, the book by Rhonda Byrne, Follow the Law of Attraction, Believe and Receive. So to anybody who's been inspired and feels like this is what I'm looking for, and you've been touched and you watched this as a reason why. I said that there's a reason why I say this. So hit the link in these posts, go to our websites that sits, but go to our websites, add your name and your email, and we'll send you our free workshop ASAP. You'll see my replay right away and you can come to our live. And if you're in the Earn Online Academy, just click that link, sign up, and make sure you add the same email that you sent to your mentor. So that way you can be registered in. So, or message us, simply private message us, and we'll send you all the info. So God bless, thank you, peace out. See you on the other side.
Later, everybody.